Hello, 20th of June, I think. And hopefully you are fine and you're in a good, healthy situation wherever you are worldwide. Yeah, now it is 7 p.m. Central European time. This means it's the time in Germany, but also in France, and so on and so forth. But perhaps in Great Britain, it is 1 hour earlier, I think. And if you are in Asia, perhaps you have already it's midnight or 1 or 2 hours in the night. If you are in the US, perhaps it is, I don't know, between, yeah, perhaps 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock during the day. But now it's weekend, so it's also Sunday, wherever you are. Perhaps it's Sunday or getting Monday morning. So yeah, you can write if you want into the chat from which country do you come from. Actually, it would be very interesting to know where you are coming from. So, and also you can easily here use the chat functionality. India, yeah, there are a lot of really great partners in India, I know, and we have in very different countries of the world, we have GLAM partners. Some of you joined already 2018, others 19, other 20, and other perhaps just some months ago. So there's a long history of GLAMjet, and when I'm getting old, in many years before me, so in the future, perhaps I will write down the history of GLAMjet. Could be interesting. So how was it possible that we created the most successful cryptocurrency in the history of the crypto industry? How did we do it? So and after you are successful, it is always easy to write down a history why you were successful, because at the end everything makes sense, and you will be judged by history or but also by the community afterwards. Well, was this project successful or not? And I can tell you, if you're active, or if you have any idea about startups, these internet companies, they are in fact, the only purpose of startups is to digitalize the whole field of the economy, and using the internet, using websites, collecting data, and merging them, making them more efficient, and bringing the old economy to the internet. This is more or less what startups are doing, and 8 or 9 of 10 startups are losing. They don't manage their aim. They don't fulfill what they were started for. They were not successful. So, and for crowdfunding like a cryptocurrency, it can be the same. And in fact, if you are looking back the last 2, 3, 4 years, you see a lot of projects. I personally know a lot of them. And if you want, you can write down some names of projects started 2017, 18, 19, 20 even, ICOs, so-called ICOs, or other cryptocurrency projects, where we all know that they are, at a certain time it was clear that there were scams. So really, they robbed your money for purpose. They did it. They knew it before that the only way, the only purpose for them, the only aim for them was to steal your money. And there were others who perhaps took the mouse, where they had too many aims, too many projects, and perhaps they had a commission plan where they said to you, you will earn a lot of cryptocurrencies by our provision plan. You will even get rich by our provision plan. But then at the end, there was not enough money to fulfill the commission plan. So, and sometimes it's also this kind of companies stop their activities because they found out, oh, it's perhaps too hard what we are doing. To really do what we did write into our white paper, this will cost us too much money, and it really takes a tough, good team, a software team. We have to have a strong leadership, who is really, who is really working together with the software team in a good manner, because sometimes software team people, they go away. They say, okay, fuck you. You are not nice to me. You don't give me enough money, and all these problems. So, and sometimes they see, okay, we have here collected millions of dollars, and there we still have to do a lot of things. It's too much work for us. So they close the company. So you have all this. But that GLAMjet is not this. Is not this kind of company. Is not this kind of company who runs away. So even if it takes time, that's it. Why does it take time? Because what we are doing is, nobody is doing something like us. Nobody. I know no company. I just can give you one idea. Can you tell me a new cryptocurrency coming into the market with an own blockchain, which is now coming to the market? Can you even tell me which of the top 100 coins has an own blockchain? I know some, and they are quite successful even, but it takes time to program a blockchain. And then you have to know, what do you really want to do with this project? What is the idea about your blockchain? And for example, if you did create a blockchain 2 or 3 years ago, you didn't have the idea about decentralized finance, so DeFi. Okay, all this idea of having the financial products of the bank, from the banks, but in cryptocurrencies. So lending, for example, staking, but also a lot of other things, you can do with DeFi. And this market is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because there's more and more trust in cryptocurrency that they can be more successful than the normal financial products of the banks. Okay, and so all this DeFi idea and all the smart contracts, how to program a smart contract is perhaps not that hard, but you really have to know that it has to be a correct smart contract. And what do you want to do with the smart contract? And so all these, possibilities you have now with smart contracts, you didn't had these possibilities 2, 3, 4 years ago. So when we would have started 1 year ago, I don't know, going to Binance, for example, and saying, okay, Binance, so the big exchange, we have here a coin, 250 billion or now 500 billion. Please, we have a plan how we want to give out our coins, but we will give you $2 million, because Binance normally take this money. It's officially, but everybody knows it, that the big exchanges take a lot of money. They also want also coins from you and all this stuff, and then they say, okay, we can list your coin, but you give us money. Okay, but what is really the value of our coin, you know, how you how it is possible to find out what is the real price of our coin. And if you have just a community, this is not a coin. This is not a cryptocurrency where anybody wants to hold. You know, these are shit coins. These are meme coins. This is Shiba Inu and SafeMoon and all these coins. You know, and they are working perhaps for a short history, but they are not working for the long term. And it's not that they are attractive to hundreds of millions of people worldwide. And in fact, you are robbing other people with these coins, you know, because the more intelligent they cash out, they take all the money, and then the price is dropping down, and then it's finished. That's really true what I'm saying, you know. And these coins, you know. So in fact, even if it now took longer, or for example, the idea about our Glamster app, you know, you all know that we have this Glamster app, which is now shut it down since 6 or 8 weeks, 6 weeks, I think. But they are really hard working on it, so that there will have Glamster 2.0, which will be a real decentralized finance app with an own browser, with all the possibilities to connect to other applications from DeFi. And so 2 years ago, nobody really had it. Last year it started, and now we will have the same. So we will have an own blockchain, an all decentralized finance app. We have our own exchange. And I still know, yeah, last year in the first half of 2020, there was Corona and, you know, starting and all this new situation where we, I think, learned a lot about. And there everybody was criticizing us. Why do you have an own exchange and so on and so forth? I think now everybody knows why we have an own exchange, because we want to be independent and we want to define how we are working. And for example, we will have the possibility to bring shops, so the normal shops and companies, but also online shops under one platform, you know, some kind of a merchant platform. So they can truly connect to our GLAM, to our ecosystem, but also to other cryptocurrencies. So it is really a cryptocurrency open platform, so that a lot of companies can adapt to cryptocurrency, and they can collect cryptocurrency. They can win new customers by cryptocurrency, and they will also be able to change it. So this kind of merchant platform is something really revolutionary, because I sometimes read articles in different forums on different online websites, but which project, you know, there is Dash, for example, they are working since years on it, since years. And even it's a coin with a high value, $40 something, no? So really Dash and all, you know, they're also working on so smart money and all this, you know, so really nice, you know, but we are now doing it. We will do it. You will see it in the summer. There will be a website where companies can be collected by this website, and so we will really build up our own ecosystem. So we are doing what others just dreaming about, just talking about. And we had some days ago, we had a call with from the leadership, you know, from the leadership side, we had a call with our head of community, Billy Morant. And hopefully you all watched the webinar with him 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago. It was on the 16th of May, I think. So, and sometimes partners are not watching these webinars, and then afterwards they are asking questions where I know that they didn't watch the webinar. Because if you perhaps did watch the webinar, with him, you should normally know everything about the way. And this what I was talking about now is then not really new stuff for you, perhaps explained in a different way, but it is really well known what we are doing. Okay, and there, Willy Morant in the 16th of May, he said, okay, when can, there was my question, okay, Willy, when do you think will it be possible that we have some kind of a full launch? This is a really technical name. There will be something really fancy, for the start of the GLAMX worldwide. But we can say, okay, it's some kind of a full launch because the GLAMX is already online. Everybody can register, but there is no push, there is no marketing, there is no activity, there is no high volume trading and all this. But so we need some kind of a countdown. And there he said, okay, we have the info that on the 15th of June you will have the possibility to send GLAMs and BTC and Ethereum for free inside the exchange to another account owner of the GLAMX. So an inside transaction, if you want, okay, not via the blockchain, because blockchain costs fees, but directly to somebody with an own email, because when you have to register, when you're registering on the GLAMX, you have to have an email address. And then somebody can send you, for example, 1,000 GLAMs for free with no fee at the moment. And this tool was really launched on the 15th of June. And then he said, okay, when we really have this tool, then it's a big step forward. Even I know, perhaps some of you tested it. We also did test it, also live in the webinar some days ago. And then we find out, oh, it worked out, but you don't see it in the history of the GLAMX. So now actually they are working on it that you also see it on the history. Okay, but it works. It works. I did get the confirmation from many partners who did try it, that it really works to send this GLAMs for free to another one. So that's absolutely fantastic, And now actually, since some days, they are now taking all the different parts together, and then to have a decision on the countdown for the full launch. And we did discuss on the Monday call with Willy Morant. We did discuss different options. So different options are on the table, but it's clear. And from the technical side, from the technical team, they said, okay, in fact, we still need some weeks. And now they are in the background, they are now actually taking the decision. And hopefully we will get this information very soon. So, because in fact, now they know that something is still to do in the exchange, because now you have two languages. You have the English and the German language, but we still have 10 other languages. They are all prepared, but not 100%. So they will be also inside the exchange, for example, the 12 languages. Okay. And then there are still some bugs inside the exchange where they are now working on that the exchange works. But from the technical side, they're saying it will just take some weeks. And so hopefully they will now very soon tell the community when we will start the GLAMjet revolution, because I think it's a GLAM. It's, what we are doing is technically speaking a revolution, because what we are doing is we are bringing the biggest cryptocurrency in the history of the crypto industry, which started with Bitcoin in 2009. We are bringing now, you know, it's a new step. It's a new step in the history of cryptocurrency with the biggest cryptocurrency. Everybody knows that we are not bringing immediately 500 trillion. Okay, it's in English you call it trillion, in German billion. You call it 500 trillion. You know, now all of you perhaps has what, some 10,000, some 100,000, or some millions, or perhaps I know that there are also partners who have billions of GLAM basic token. And hopefully all of you did manage your migration, because the migration with the Trust Wallet, you know, I know, for example, I got some information, and also I read it in the Q&A. Sometimes people or partners say, oh, I did the migration, but I don't see it in my Trust Wallet. And the only answer we can give you is do it again and do it exactly as it was written there, step by step until the end, also step 8 and 9, and do it really, you know, because it is for other partners, it is working, and because they're doing it step by step, and it is just working if you do it step by step and not ending at a certain point and saying, oh, I did a migration, but perhaps you didn't read until the end. So what I can tell you is no GLAMs can be lost. If you still have your 12 seed phrases, no GLAMs can be lost. If you don't have your 12 seed phrases, if you did a basic token drop to the Glamster, perhaps you didn't do it. So you are really a lucky guy or a lucky girl, because you can now just put your GLAM address. So inside your GLAMX, okay, you have to register on the GLAMX.io, and then you create your wallet, your GLAM wallet, and then you put this address inside your back office, mycryptoconsult.io, and put in there under token drop this new address, because then every basic token you now earn, for example, because you buy new packages, for example, or for example, the bonus token, if for example, in 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, you will get your basic token, you will get your bonus token. And later on, you know, 2022, 23, you know, it depends on how many coins, you know, can be bought or can be sold via trading on the GLAMX. And this will depend on how successful the GLAMX will be. You know, every exchange has to start at a certain point. Okay, it is for sure that we will have many 10,000 partners who already are registered on the GLAMX, so our community. But we have other partners who are still sleeping, who even didn't hear about it because they are not reading the information, because they don't believe anymore in GLAMX, because they are, I don't know, they are just like people are. Sometimes the people are motivated and sometimes the people are broke. And sometimes the people are doing what you are telling them and sometimes not. Okay, so everybody is responsible for themselves. So, and we are not running behind somebody. We cannot save every soul out there. You know, it is your business, it's your coin. The only thing what GlamChat said is we will bring out this coin into the crypto market. We will build up an ecosystem, but how to do it? How, for example, to buy Ethereum, to send your GLAMs from your Trust Wallet to your GLAMX exchange is your own responsibility. And then also to understand how the GLAMX works, because it's a very, very easy exchange. Even if now, you know, for example, because we had dozens of millions of USDGX, this is our voucher coin, you know, more internal coin, we already had on the GLAMX, so that you can change your GLAMs into GLAMX, into this USDGX. And later on, we will, and then it is possible to change, you know, to trade USDGX with, for example, BTC or Ethereum or other coins. You can already do it now if there are orders about it, because it all depends on orders. It is not an automatical logic. It is not like you are going to your bank account and saying, I bring you GLAMs, and I will get BTC, because I have the right to get BTC. No, you have no right at all, because it depends on the orders, on the order book. Like on if you are on Coinbase and Binance, why can they fulfill immediately this? Sometimes not. Sometimes if you change one coin to another coin, sometimes you have to wait, because nobody else wants to buy at this certain point your coins. But in the end, they will do it, because there is a lot of transaction volume there. There are a lot of, there are millions of people are registered on Binance. And this is, in fact, same thing we have to do. We have to bring as many people as possible. And this is the first thing, after all these basic informations I did give you, I want to tell you. It depends also, especially on the international community of GLAMX, how strong we will be. So I know that we have really strong and good partners in India, that we have really strong and good partners in Indonesia, that we have really strong and good partners in Greece, that we have really a lot of good and really absolutely fantastic partners in Italy, in France, in Great Britain, in all over Europe, but also in Nigeria, in Africa, in Asia, in Philippines and so on, but also in Latin America. So really in 100 countries in the world. And you are so important for us, because when we will start our campaign in some weeks for the GLAMX, then it's also up to you to bring as many people as possible on this exchange, because people like to go on new exchanges. They say, oh, there's a new exchange and this is quite easy there. And then they will see, oh, this is really a nice, really easy exchange. And yeah, and then more and more people will use this exchange. They will love it. They say, oh, I can send my BTC, Ethereum, I can GLAMs for free inside without, a notification on the blockchain. Oh, that's really nice. And then they will see, oh, there is this GLAM. This GLAM is now 25 cent already. Oh, I lost the date where I could buy so many GLAMs for nothing, for really, because now $111 for 26 million GLAMs. So the basic token, bonus token, and so on, but 26 million plus the hour bonus, and then say, okay, I lost this moment, I lost this chance, because like people lost the chance to buy Bitcoins 10 years ago, like me. I didn't knew, nobody did tell me. I didn't had my vision about, I didn't think about it. I did think about family and helping my kids to grow up, and to building my company in Berlin and things like this, and family. This was the only thing I was thinking about, but I was not thinking about cryptocurrency. And so now, 10 years later, I know a lot about cryptocurrency. I love cryptocurrency, but different situation. And I'm really glad that I had this chance again to have something like a second chance. And I truly believe in this vision of GLAMJet, that it's really possible to have a cryptocurrency which will have an impact on the world, which really helps people to be financially free, but also to have a real use case for your GLAM. If companies online and offline register, they accept your coin or other cryptocurrency, they are using our blockchain, they are using our exchange, you will have millions of transactions on this exchange. And this will push the value of our coin for sure. Like when you see, why is Ethereum so, why did it rose up, Ethereum like hell in the last 1 year? Why? Because there are so many transactions, because they have smart protocol, they have the smart contracts here, they have so many use cases, and if we have our own blockchain and all about this, about the details of the blockchain, all this, I know a lot of stuff already, but I did sign a DNA. This means I cannot tell you everything. What I'm telling you now is really the truth. It's really what it is. But the details, belong to GLAMjet, and they will, Willy Morant, will speak to the community when we will start the launch. Okay. But just to give you an idea about the blockchain, this means in fact that our coin is the main coin on the blockchain, and also other coins can be on our blockchain, and they will love our blockchain for the low fees on our blockchain. And you will have the possibility also about DeFi, about smart contracts, as a developer can use our blockchain. So really, the cryptocurrency will come to GLAM and says, we want to work together with you. We want to use your blockchain, your technology, your ecosystem. So we will play in the league, in the Champions League of the cryptocurrencies, so to say. Perhaps not in the first 2 weeks, perhaps not in the first 2 months, but perhaps after some months. Everybody will speak about GLAM, and the more people will know about GLAMjet, will know about our project, they will love our project. They will understand our ideas. And there are some coins where investors are coming and say, okay, we invest 300 million in this coin. We invest 50 million. We invest 1 million. We invest more and more, because we want to support, we want to push this. But this means they have to buy euro coins, because getting the coins is the investment, because then the price will go up. So you will have the chance via the exchange very easily to sell your coins. We had the order book, we had the trading. The other thing is, but you can also do some kind of OTC, over the counter, because 60-70% of the trading volume in the cryptocurrency is OTC. These are normally lower prices than on the market, but it is over the counter. It is not influencing the price on the market. But you can sell your coins if one investor, one guy who is a trader, who is a cryptocurrency hodler, and or rich people, who more and more see the possibilities of cryptocurrencies, they will go to you, or you go to them. That's perhaps more the case, and then you can sell your coins to them and get immediately real, fiat money, so euro, dollar, rupiah, and so on and so forth. So your currency, or they will give you other cryptocurrencies for it, and they can also send it to you via the exchange, on the GLAMX, for example. So you have all the possibilities to send it directly to somebody, to give it to somebody. And what I can tell you is, the faster you are doing it, the earlier you are starting to do your list with which people I want to speak about now, to give them a chance still to have these special prizes, these pre-launch prizes. Okay, so perhaps you have a list of 50, 100, 1,000 people. You didn't speak with them, you didn't inform them, they didn't say no. They perhaps you contacted them 2 years ago and they did say no, I'm not interested, blah blah blah. But now 2 years ago you're coming back, say okay, we are now really starting, and this is how it works, and this is the future of GLAMjet, this is the future of the cryptocurrencies. So yeah, perhaps they say okay, I will buy one package, $2,222. This means for you will get 100% referral bonus. So you will get the same kind of coins he gets day by day, more and more, not immediately, but step by step, you get the same, they are mirroring, they're mirroring the coins they get, you get at the same time. Okay, so it's also your activity. This is what I really want to tell you. It is not just waiting what they are doing here with GLAMjet, and then and then they're starting the exchange, and okay, where I have to push the button to get my money. This is not how it will work. It is really up to you. Also to help GLAMjet to get more people to the GLAMX. Then when we will start the GLAMster 2.0, this will be this year, but I don't go into details. And this also, you can also, this is your company, this is your business. In fact, do it like me. I'm waking up in the morning and I'm thinking about what I can do today to be successful with GLAMjet, to help people to come to GLAMjet, to contact new persons, to contact potential investors. And I'm doing this every day. And because of this, I have my list. And because of this, I have my phone calls. And because of this, I have my Zoom calls and so on and so forth. I'm doing this every day because I know when we will start, I really want to be successful with this GLAMjet project. I know that I have this GLAMX, I have a lot of coins, I can put them there, I can do my orders, and I can help to bring, because I know so many people in the field of cryptocurrency, I will bring them all to GLAMX and tell them, go to this this exchange. You will really love them. You will really love the GLAMX exchange. Then they will also send their coins there. They will start to trade there. They will buy and sell. And then they will see, oh, I can also buy this GLAM because this GLAM is so, the price is rising up, is rising up. And perhaps from 20 cents to 40 to 60 to 80 cents to $1 and even higher, perhaps. There are partners of mine who are telling me all the time that we will get easily to $10 very fast. And I tell them, okay, be patient, it's good that you are so optimistic, but I know that it's always hard work. Nothing comes just like this and just by accident. It will be hard work. And we will, after the launch, we will use really the months in the summer to lay down the field, to inform as many people as possible about this project. And then they will find out how I really have to have these GLAMs. And I have to know somebody who has GLAMs. And then it's your chance. In your country, in your city, in your neighborhood, wherever you are, you have to run to companies because we will have an own landing page. And then the people can register with your referral link, because then you will have a new own referral link. And then you can register the companies in your neighborhood. You can register online shops. There will be also a possibility, very easy possibilities for the online shop to accept the GLAM and other cryptocurrencies. So these are really crazy possibilities because you will also then get passive income by this. So also there is a commission plan about this. If companies, for example, then have customers by GLAM or who are paying by GLAM, who get paid by GLAM, and not just from your downline, no, from everybody, because this company was registered by you. and you will have the lifetime benefit out of it. And perhaps these are some $100, perhaps some $1,000, some perhaps more, whatever kind of products they are selling. For example, this is a shop for Rolex, or this is a shop for Ferrari or Porsche, or I don't know, or somebody is selling houses in cryptocurrencies. Yeah, then they will have the possibility to be linked to GLAMjet, and you will get a small amount of this as your commission. So, and then we will do meetings in your neighborhood, in your city. You can speak. Perhaps an international speaker will come. We will do international tours, and yeah, we will do all this stuff which has to be done so that everybody knows this cryptocurrency, so that millions of people start to love and to use this GLAM as a daily utility token, as it said, because we are a utility token. So there is some kind of use, you are buying something, you are doing something, utility, you are doing something with these coins. You are not just hodling, you are also hodling. You have a lot of possibilities, but not just. People will also use it and will also buy. And this is the absolutely fantastic thing about GLAMjet. We will have, with our infrastructure, which is now there, and you will see it this year, step by step, starting with the full launch of the GLAMX. As I said, Willy Morant will hopefully very soon give us the exact plan. As I said some days ago, we did have this call and did take some decisions, but it is up to you. It is up to GLAMjet to finalize everything then. So yeah, I think you will love it. I'm very excited about everything, because when I saw on Monday now the stage where we are, I said, okay, nobody in the whole cryptocurrency has something like this. I know it for sure. They are talking, discussing, blah blah blah, but nobody has something like this, and nobody is so flexible like us. Nobody is so modular, because we are so flexible, and even if it took time, for sure, and sometimes it nerved people were telling stupid things about GLAMjet, even writing into our groups. Then we were throwing out these guys and girls, but most of them were men. It's really sad. The men should really think about a little bit before they're writing something. So yeah, but because we don't accept negativity in our groups, because there is no reason to be negative. There's absolutely no reason to be negative. And if you are negative, you have to work about your mindset. And so, because you have all the information you need, you have really all the information you need. We are not holding back something. We are not telling something stupid. We are really telling you what is the total truth about everything. Okay, and so hopefully in the next days we will have the plan. You can trust me. I'm really the first one who is ready to do the next webinar with Willy Morant about everything, and we will speak with him, and he will give us the plan, and bam bam bam. But then it's also up to you. And I know that we have really good partners in so many countries worldwide, and hopefully we will have this really possibility so that everybody of our partners can show what he really can do to help GLAMjet to be successful. And but this will take time, so you will have to invest perhaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a week for GLAMjet. And then we will do meetings, and we'll also do the presentations, also online, but also offline when it is possible. So yeah, there's a bright future before us. And now I'm checking some kind of chats, hopefully you have many. Is there a time frame for the launch of website for companies to register? Yes, short after the launch, not so, yeah. So in the summer, yeah, but it will come very fast, as far as I know. Yes, but Naresh, yeah, the buyers are asking this. Yes, true, but I cannot tell you more, like I said now in the webinar, that the time frame is summer. We are already in the summer, but not in 2-3 months. We are not talking about 2-3 months. Willy Morant in mid-May talked about it will take some weeks, and yeah, take it like it is. So, like I said, they are now bringing together all this what has to be done, and then they will finalize the plan. To be on CoinMarketCap, this is a good question. We are not against, but you also have to pay money for it. It is perhaps not, it is perhaps useful. Yeah, I'm sure it is useful, but it is not a priority agenda. But I'm sure that it is not the big task for us to be on CoinMarketCap. But what we don't like is to pay money so that CoinMarketCap will list us there. Okay, like we will not pay Binance and Coinbase so that we get listed there. We will not do it, because also your money, and they really take millions of dollars for it. To make sure, yes, Caspar, problems getting Ethereum in trust wallet. This problem is just occurring when somebody doesn't know how to buy Ethereum. You can, for example, go on the Binance exchange, on the Coinbase exchange, on the Bitpanda exchange, on the Kraken exchange, to buy their Ethereum and to send them to the wallet you have in trust. You have in the trust wallet. You can also buy in the trust wallet. You can also buy Ethereum with MoonPay and so on. But then you have first to register on MoonPay. I did it also 1 year ago or something. It is working, but it takes also a higher fee and so on and so forth. And but like I said, there is a basic language we are all speaking in the field of cryptocurrency, and this basic language is how to buy a coin. This is one basic language. How to register on an exchange. How to log in. How to send a coin from one blockchain address to the other, and also to a correct address. And then perhaps the other basic language is how to trade on the GLAMX. Well, also, if you have experience how to trade on the Binance, it should be no problem to use the GLAMX. If you have no experience at all, watch my webinar I did some weeks ago, and I will for sure do new webinars about it. But in fact, it is also explained there. It is not so hard. Okay, buy and sell. Okay, what kind of coin do I want to buy, and so on and so forth. Okay, so yeah, the problem is that we have partners who are thinking that others are doing their job, and this will not work out, because if you, for example, change the USDGX into BTC, you have BTC or Ethereum or Doge, blah blah blah. What do you want to do with this coin? If you really want to cash out, you have to send them to another exchange. In the future, there will be possibilities to do it directly with GLAMJet, okay? But in the short term, and I know, it will be like this. Some partners really want to, sell some thousands of coins to say, okay, it is really working. do I really get something back? You know, I invested in GLAMjet $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. Is it possible to get this money back what I invested? And this is also the aim of GLAMjet, you know, so that everybody says, okay, whatever will happen now, I didn't lost any money. Okay, but then you will have still thousands or millions or billions of coins. And then you have to decide yourself, what do you want to do? And for example, if other exchanges will list the GLAM, perhaps they will do it. But this also means they also have to have the trading volume, because if the GLAM is, for example, listed on the Binance, they are not stupid. They know, okay, they have so many coins, there are billions of coins. They will now go to our exchange and just push the button and just exchange it. Huh? So they also have to have the trading volume there. So it is not like this that every exchange immediately wants to have us. You know, also this will take time. If they see, okay, they have a blockchain, they have this and that and that, they have DeFi, so then perhaps it is more interesting for them to come to us. And perhaps, yeah, so they will list us, and then it will be more easy for you, because more trading volume, more market capitalization, a higher price. Perhaps you don't get 20 cents for your coins, you get $1 for your coins. So it is perhaps more intelligent not to sell your coins or not to try to sell your coins immediately, because if the price goes up and up and up, perhaps it is better to wait, you know. And it is always like this, and we did a lot of webinars about it, that how to be a smart or intelligent investor. And a smart and one intelligent investor is not selling everything immediately. They are thinking, what is the real value of this coin, and how long do I want to wait, and how long do I think I have to wait? And if you see the prices going up and up and up, perhaps we will have some partners who will immediately, you know, if they see $1, so this symbolic line of $1, they say, okay, I now, you know, I have 1 million of GLAMs, I want to sell them. So the basic token, for example, we have 750 partners with at least 1 million GLAMs. You can see it on the Ethereum blockchain, and then they want to sell it, but also others will do it, and then the price will go down from $1 to 60 cents, for example. It can really fastly happen, go down and down and down, and then there will be a panic. Partners will say, oh, the price going down, they are, you know, they are now running away, and they are, you know, and then what will you do? Will you panic, or will you be relaxed and said, no, the real value of this coin is not $1, it is $10. So I'm not selling my coin for nothing. So yeah, but there are a lot, like you know, you saw from February with the Elon Musk and Bitcoin show, all these things which happened last 5 months. You saw what is happening, you know, not so smart, not so intelligent, you know, small trader, small money owner buying Bitcoin, pushing, you know, up the Bitcoin, and then Elon Musk changed a little bit his mind, and then they got panic and they sold with loss. You know, they did make a loss. So, and it's up to you. Do you want to be intelligent, or do you want to be smart and rich after? So it's always something you have to think about. Okay. Make a webinar on how to send into Trust Wallet? No. This, you know, if you know, really, Caspar, go on Google, go on YouTube, go on Binance, how to send Ethereum and how to send a coin from Binance. This is really easy. And then to copy paste. go in the Trust Wallet, copy paste the address from the Trust Wallet Ethereum, go to Binance, for example, and then put it into the send address. Really, it is really, everybody has to be intelligent enough to know how to do it. So really, it is so easy to do it. Everybody, and you can read it, and if you want, write it to the support. But it is really, because if you do it by Binance, somebody says, "Oh, I have Coinbase. I don't have Binance." And then somebody says, "Oh, I have Kraken. No, I don't know. The feel from Kraken looks different than this from Binance." So this is not our job. You have to know yourself how to register on Binance and blah blah blah. You have to learn the basic language of cryptocurrency. Later on, somebody, "No, you have to give us a webinar where how to send GLAMs from or BTC from my GLAMX to an exchange." No, we will not do it. Because everybody, you have all this stuff, everything explained YouTube, blah, blah, blah. It is not that hard. Everybody can do it on his own, okay? For all this stuff, just read the back office for the Glamster migration, just read it step by step, because there are partners who are not reading it until the end. They sometimes do the migration and think, "Oh, that migration did work, but I don't see my GLAMs." Yeah, you didn't read it until the end. So do it again, because you can do it again. It is just a mirroring. It is just mirroring from one to the other. It is the same wallet, but just in another app. Okay, so it is not lost. It is not zero. It was not sent to me, for example. It is still it's just inside there. And you can then do it again, and then you see, "Oh, I forgot to read the 0.8 and 9. I still have to do something to see my coins there." Okay, so perfect. So okay, so hopefully you all have now more and better informations about everything. Okay, so if you still need help, we have the Q&A group on Telegram. I really give a big thank you to Derek and to Johnny, who is also responsible for the German speaking group. And yeah, I think we will very soon also start other languages. But English and German is crucial for us, but also I know that other languages perhaps can be useful. If you think that you can be a good leader in your country to build up, to also, for example, speak on information, on an information tour, or you will be more close to the leadership of GLAMjet. So so you really want to benefit the next weeks and months to GLAMjet, to really help this project to be successful. Just send me an info via WhatsApp, and I will include you in our international group. Okay, in our international leader group, because I think this will be very, very important, that we will get stronger in every country worldwide, and that we have leaders who are capable to make the difference to the normal partners, I would say, but who are really leading the structures, who are speaking in webinars, because I know that it's a problem that we don't have webinars in Spanish. You can always watch my German or English webinars with YouTube subtitles. But sometimes partners even don't know how to start a subtitle in YouTube. For this, I also would recommend you to type in YouTube how subtitles works, how to activate a subtitle, So this is, everybody also has to start to be a little bit smarter, you know, to find out how these things works. Just Google it, just ask it. You can, yeah, easily get the information about it. And then you will also, for example, in Russian language, Italian languages, you can watch German and English webinars. We steadily have also Telegram for Italian partners. This is absolutely great because we have a great structure there. But I would really appreciate if we would do more into other languages. But for this, we need also partners who can help us more about it. Because for me, it is really not possible to do all this stuff together, because really I have 50 of other issues to solve, and for example, to lead a big structure and to see, and also still to bring new people to GLAMjet. And because this is also my daily work, I'm speaking every day with people where I know that they still should have the chance to come to GLAMjet. And this is really, really important. So every hour and every day, 1 hour, I have to invest to bring them to GLAMjet. This is my work, what I really love. And this is my networker life. And so everybody of you can make a difference and do the same, and gain a lot of, and trillions of millions and billions of coins if you are really doing it. Okay, so hopefully you're fine. Hopefully you appreciate the information I did give you. And very soon we will see Willy Morant in the webinar, I'm sure. And also we will have some kind of a countdown, and then all the other stuff will also come step by step, and you will love it. I'm sure you will really love it. If you did understand what I was talking about, and if you have a feeling about how cryptocurrency works and how this market works, and what are the big issues, the big things where all the cryptocurrencies are working on, you will love it. You will love what GLAMjet will do, and we will be one of the most successful cryptocurrency in the history. I'm sure. Perhaps the number one in some years. I don't know, but we have the potential to be so absolutely successful. And it's a little bit also in our hand, and also in your hand. It is also a little bit your responsibility. Not 100%, but a little part, also your responsibility. So see you soon. Bye-bye. Greetings from Germany, and have a good night. And your Sasha.